day. It's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey. Hi, I am Lisa, the ukulele fool. Let's do a little Buddy Holly together. In this lesson, I am going to give you different strumming options for the A section and including a finger picking option. I also have some strumming tips for the B section as well and the final A section. You only need these basic chords in order to do this song, but these are not so basic, so let's go over them right now. Well, the hardest one of these three chords is by far the B flat, so let's dive in and swallow the frog. Do the hard one first. I have to change my hand position when I'm doing B flat. What do I mean? Well, first of all, if I'm playing a C chord, and you see on the back side of what's going on, it's just a very nice round shape. Let's see if I can get it so you can really see that roundness there. It's very round, and that is not the case when I play the B flat. My hand position changes quite a bit. You know, it's more scrunched up, not nearly as round. There are two ways to finger that B flat. I wish I learned it this way, where you're barring across the entire first fret. Oh, hi, Tal. Did you just wake up? Okay, bar, Tally, I gotta teach. No, now both dogs are getting in on it. Bar all the way across the first fret and then place an A chord underneath it using your middle and ring finger. Your future self will thank you if you learn to do it this way. The way I learned to do it was to do a partial bar using my index finger and then reaching across with the other two. So index finger is taking both the E and the A string. If you haven't noticed, I've got a low G on my instrument. So not only, the hand is more crunched, I'm just using it more like pliers and really squeezing in on that. But more importantly than that squeeze is I am also using leverage with this hand and pressing. I press a little bit into my body as well so that my neck is getting pressed into my hand, not just my hand pressing the neck. And if you're older like me, your hand will thank you for using a bigger muscle than trying to do it all with your little muscles. Don't give up on a B flat if you find it hard. Yes, it is hard, but you will get it, and then there's all sorts of cool stuff you can do with it. I really like an easy D7. It's not truly a D7, but I like it for this song, so feel free to go ahead and use easy D7 or a barred D7. Both work just great. E flat is not a very common chord. I use my index finger on the first fret of the A string. You have to skip a fret and then reach over with your middle finger to the C string, third fret, and then tuck your ring finger in. E flat, which is kind of like a gateway entry chord into an E. The B flat, E flat, and D7 all happen in the B section, one right after the other. I would practice this in isolation, memorize it, just playing the B flat, and then switch to E flat and E flat, and then go to D7, and making that shift from the E flat to the D7. I would do it that way. Economy of motion, folks. Do it with the least effort possible. So just practice that. I even watch stupid YouTube stuff. Not anything that I'm caring to learn from so much, just entertainment, and practice my problems. With my ukulele, it's relaxed. It's just playing around and play that B flat. And I'd use my eyes to look as I switch to the E flat. And use my eyes as I switch to the D7. Yeah, practicing in isolation. It's a great tool. I'm going to give you 3 different options for how to use your strumming picking hand on the A section. And I've got the A section marked in the chord chart, and each time you see a chord in the chord chart, it's going to get 2 beats per chord. So why not do a 2-beat strum? 2-beat strum sounds like this. It's a happy little strum, and I'm swinging it. So it's 1, 2 things, 1, 2 things, 1, 2 things, 1, 2 things, but to swing it, it has more of a sound. Shoo, doobie, shoo, doobie, shoo, doobie, shoo, doobie, and the do is longer than the beat. Let's practice this slowly without any lyrics, a 2-beat strum for each chord symbol. 1, 2, ready, begin. G, G, and C, and D, and G, G, and C, and D, third time. G, G, and C, and D, and G, C, G, and D7. You want to switch up the strum, make it a little bit more interesting? Here's what I would do. I would take those 2 G's and I would smush them together to make 4 beats, and I'd do that as an island strum. So you're going to do it on the G, C, and D portion, you're going to do an island strum that'll cover both those G's. So island strum and C and D. I do that for the top 3 lines, and then the last line I would keep that all 2-beat strums because we're changing chords every 2 beats. So let's do this together. I'll talk you through it nice and slowly. 1, 2, here we go. G, island strum, and C, down, up, D, down, G, island strum, and C, down, up, D, down, G, island strum, and C, down, up, D, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, D7. All right, and here's a timestamp if you need to practice that with me again. Take the time now to learn how to do the strumming because it doesn't get any easier when you add the words. I know that, so I have to learn the strums first. If you want something really nice and trick, do some finger picking on that G. It sounds like this. C and D and I'll take you in nice and close so you can see what I'm doing. The mechanics. I'm going to do a thumb down strum because I want each string to have their moment in the sun, and I can do that with more control with my thumb. Then with my middle finger, I'm going to pick the A string, the E string. My thumb is going to do the C string, going down, and you do that again. Putting all together, it goes thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The timing, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Let's practice this 4 times with 2-beat rest interval in between each one. 1, 2, ready, begin. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and rest. Again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and rest. Again. 2, and 3, and 4, and last time. Then you'll need to practice putting that together with the strum and the strum So we do that on the G's, and the C and D get a 2-beat strum. Let's do that together, nice and slowly. 1, 2, ready, begin. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and C, down, up, D, down, up, G, 2, and 3, and 4, and C, down, up, D, down, up, G, 2, and 3, and 4, and C, down, up, D, down, up, and then we stay on the 2-beat strum to finish it out. Here we go. G, C, and D, and G, C, and D, and G, C, and D, and G, C, G, D7. I hope you have fun with that. There's a timestamp. Because the chords are more challenging on the B section, and because the chord changes happen every 4 beats, why not just do an island strum you could do an island strum for the whole thing and just make it easier on yourself. But this last D7, we have hardly any words on it. And so I think it's really nice to make your strum more active, to give you a push back into the next section. So what I would do on that is do a bouncy strum on the D7, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, or 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and, or you could say down, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Let's practice that. Each chord gets 1 island strum. 1, 2, here we go. C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, B flat. Are you hating me yet? And E flat, and D, down, up, down, up, down, up. Just muscle through, even if your B flat doesn't sound perfect. It's not about perfection. You will get it better. It's about consistency. Keep showing up for that B flat and you will get it. The final A section really gives us a chance to draw our audience in. You know, we don't have a band, we can't punch it out, no fancy drum fills, none of that. So what can we do? Change our strum and change our singing too. If you've been kind of singing long like all this, well, you can change it up. The word today is intimacy. Invite your listeners into a little bit more intimate moment where we're going to talk, you know, like we're on the inside club on this. So just down strums and going, every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Love like yours will surely come my way. I'm talking a bit more. I am, and to do that talking, I'm focusing more on the consonant sounds than the vowel sounds. When we sing, love like love, we're singing vowel sounds. So if you put more emphasis on the consonants, it becomes more conversational. And so I also dial back how loud I am. That's also more intimate, you know, it's an inside secret. So something you say with somebody that's very close. So you're inviting them to come in close. And then just the single down strums, we're not muddying up the background with a bunch of accompaniment. We're making it about those words, and we're making it about that relationship that you have with your listener. Don't have a listener yet? Well, start preparing. I perform at nursing homes, farmers markets, things like that, to spread the ukulele love, not to make money for myself or anything like that, but just to be able to bring joy. And I frequently busk at farmers markets and even Starbucks has allowed me to do that for charitable causes. So, you know, I hope that you find that you're confident enough in your playing ability that you can do something like that, and it's even better if you have friends that you can do it with, so find yourself some uke buddies and do it. Hey, let's do a history nerd section and then a play along. Buddy Holly is considered one of the founding fathers of rock and roll back in the 1950s. He opened 3 times for Elvis when he was just a teenager. He opened for Bill Haley in the Comets. He wrote songs like "That'll Be the Day When I Die," or "Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, It's Raining in My Heart." Famous Buddy Holly tunes. He was a huge influence for Lennon and McCartney. They had just started working together musically, and they saw him perform at the London Palladium. So other musicians have cited him as being hugely influential. Unfortunately, he died at age 22, and he was traveling from one gig to another by a small plane, and bad weather and bad judgment on the pilot's part, and he and Richie Valens of Ba Ba Bum Ba, that Richie Valens, both died in that crash. That plane wreck is cited in American Pie. The day the music died. That's what they're referring to in American Pie, or Don McLean is referring to, not they. Don McLean was referring to that in American Pie. Let's do a play along together. I want to let you know that you can support this channel through Patreon. And I want to thank all my patrons, because I just could not be doing this without your support. It starts at $3 a month. You get a 7-day free trial. You get access to all my chord charts for the tutorials that I've done here on YouTube, and there's over 250 of them. And then 2 live Zoom sessions a month as well, where you can play with me and ask questions. I've been a music teacher since 1983, so I generally can get you pointed in the right direction with those answers. Our starting pitch is here. 2 island strums on G to get us in. 1, 2, here we go. Every day it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Oh hey, oh hey, hey. Every day it's a getting faster. Everyone says go ahead and ask her. Love like yours will surely come my way. Oh hey, oh hey, hey. Every day seems a little longer. Every way love's a little stronger. Come what may, do you ever long for true love from me? Every day it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Oh hey, oh hey, hey. Every day seems a little longer. Every way love's a little stronger. Come what may, do you ever long for true love from me? Every day to getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Oh hey, oh hey, hey. Love like yours will surely come my way. How did you do? do. I love hearing about your ukulele successes or challenges. Let me know in the comments below. And thank you so very much for watching to the very end. You might want to try this song. Try A Little Kindness. It was a Glenn Campbell tune. That might be a really good song for you to try next. I hope to see you in whatever video you select next. And yeah, thanks for watching all the way to the end. Catch you later and spread the ukulele love.